Today we're showcasing SeedProd. Do you want to disable the admin bar of your WordPress website? By default, WordPress lets you do that, and it's pretty good to be able to disable it for 1 or 2 users. But if you need to disable the admin bar for several users at one time, then the default method might not work best for you. So in this video, I'll walk you through 4 different methods so you can pick the one that works best for you. Hey there, I'm Christina with WP Beginner, where sometimes we do deep dive tutorials into WordPress, and other times like this, we'll share quick tips and tricks so you can get the most out of your WordPress site. If you find value in this video, give it a like, it really helps out. And all the links that I mentioned, they'll be in the description box below. So let's dive in. By default, when someone logs into your website, this is what they see. This is the admin bar. And it's pretty useful for someone like the admin or the editor or somebody who writes, where you can come in and create a new post straight from here. You can edit a page straight from here. You can do a few other things. The problem is, though, if you have subscribers or people on, say, a membership site, maybe you don't want them to have access to the back end. You just want them to stay on the front end or wherever you're wanting them to go. It's a bit distracting for them as well. So the first method that you can do is just by going in and removing it from each user. Under users, all users, you could go into each profile. For instance, I'll go into the Monster Insights profile. You can scroll down and you can uncheck the toolbar when viewing a site. When you uncheck that, then they will no longer see that. You can scroll all the way down and update the user. That's great if you have just a handful of users. You could get through that pretty quickly. The problem comes when you have dozens or hundreds of members to a site. That'll get a little tedious. So let me show you method number 2. Method number 2 will let you hide the admin bar for all users based on their user role. And this is by installing a plugin. So we'll head over to plugins, add new. And in the search area, we want to search for hide admin bar based on user roles. This is the one we want. So let's go ahead and install the plugin. Make sure you also stick around to activate the plugin so it will go live. And then once we activate the plugin, we see it here in the plugins area. And then when you need to use it, let's go over to the left under settings and click on hide admin bar settings. From here, you can choose who all to hide the admin bar for. And if you don't want it for anyone, you can simply just say hide it for all, or you can do it based on the user roles. So maybe we don't want anybody but the administrator to remove the admin bar from them. And then we can click save changes. And now no one else except for the administrator roles will have the admin bar on there. Now, the other 2 methods involve adding a bit of code. You don't have to write the code. You simply have to copy and paste, and we'll have links in the description below. Since you're adding a bit of code to your theme, it's a really good idea to go ahead and back up your website before you do this. Just in case anything happens, you have a good copy before you move forward. But to do that, you can go over to Appearance, Theme Editor, because you need to add a bit of code to your functions.php page. So on the right, I'm looking for my functions.php, theme functions. So I'll click on that and we'll scroll all the way down to the bottom. I'll start on a new row and I'm simply going to paste this bit of code. And basically it's saying after the setup theme, remove the admin bar, remove it if the current user is not the administrator. So when we update the file, then anyone else who logs in will not see it and only administrators will do that. And you can do that instead of the plugin. Then method 4 is also by adding a bit of code to your functions.php. And this bit of code will actually remove the admin bar for everybody, including the administrator. And now you see once I added that, there's no more admin bar even for the administrator. And now if you're wanting to grow your website by using sales pages or landing pages or even a squeeze page, maybe you have a webinar that you want to give, you'll want to take a look at something like SeedProd. They have hundreds of templates to choose from, so you can get up and running super quickly. One of my favorites is setting up a sales page, and we're done as quickly as creating and choosing the template and then making the customizations that we need specific to our sales page. To get started, just head over to seedprod.com and make sure you use promo code WPBVIP and you'll get the best discount on SeedProd. And now let me know in the comments below, which method are you going to use to remove the admin bar for your WordPress website? And thanks for watching.